Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Albums I Got Recently, where I show off some of the albums I picked up in the recent weeks, recent months, etc., etc. And I have quite a few. Some of them are classics, some of them are, more recent albums. But anyways, without further ado, let's get this started. The first album I have is a compilation album, The Very Best of the Animals. I didn't recently get into the Animals until after I saw the Jimi Hendrix biopic, All Is By My Side, where they had Chaz Chandler, and I didn't realize, oh, that'd be this guy right here. I didn't realize how important he was to Jimi Hendrix's development as an artist. So I thought I'd check them out, and as much as I've heard, they're pretty great. Most of the not I don't know if most of them are, but several of the songs in here are covers of other blues R&B songs. But hopefully when I get to some of their actual studio albums, I can hear some of their psychedelic rock and whatever's. I'm really looking forward to getting into this band more and more as time progresses. But anyways, yes, the very best of the Animals. The next album I have is the 5 Seconds of Summer EP, She Looks So Perfect. I already did a review on this, so if you haven't seen that, go check it out. But anyways, I decided to get this because I wanted to see if 5 Seconds of Summer was any good. A lot of people probably say that they're just like a more rebellious version of One Direction, which may be true, but, as much as I've heard from them, it's not, they're not too bad. Very pop punk, punk rock, power pop, etc., etc. And there's only 4 songs in here, so it's a good way to kind of start out if you want to get into something. Check out their EPs, so it gives you a good idea of what they're about. But yeah, I mean, this isn't too bad. I might get their actual LP at some point soon, so if I do like it, I might do a review of that as well. So yeah, She Looks So Perfect by 5 Seconds of Summer. The next album is The Pink Print by Nicki Minaj. I have also already done a review on this album, so go check that out as well. But I first debated on whether or not to get this album. I heard that it was really, really good, and it was probably one of the best albums Nicki Minaj has released as of right now. It really caters to a more hardcore rap audience as opposed to like a rap pop audience that she's been catering to before. And this album is actually really nice. I actually thoroughly enjoyed this album. Um, you know, it's not amazing or anything. It's not like really really great, but it is a very nice listen, and I definitely recommend you get this. I'm not a huge fan of Nicki Minaj. Honestly, I just got this to see if it was really as good as people were saying it was, and I was impressed. I was thoroughly impressed. So yeah, The Pink Print by Nicki Minaj. The next album is In the Lonely Hour by Sam Smith. I actually haven't heard any of this album except for the hit that's being played on the radio 24/7, I'm Not the Only One. But, I'm trying to keep up with all of the hype going into the Grammy Awards, and I know Sam Smith, along with Beyonce and Taylor Swift, has a very good chance of sweeping the entire Grammys. You know, um, so I decided to get this album, and I'll be looking to get more albums that are nominated for Grammy Awards or might be nominated next year for Grammy Awards, like The Pink Print, which I feel will win some Grammys or be nominated. But anyways, yeah, In the Lonely Hour by Sam Smith. Also, once I get around to listening to this album and whatnot, I'll probably be doing a review on this very soon, so look forward to that if you like Sam Smith. The next album is Inagata Devita by the Iron, well, not the Iron Butterfly, but Iron Butterfly. Um, Funny enough, I actually just discovered this band about 3 or 4 days ago, and then I just happened to find this at Walmart out of nowhere. So I was like, oh, like, this is like their most popular, most recognized album, as well as having their most recognized song in Agata Vita. Um, and it is super psychedelic, just like I like. I love psychedelic rock. It's one of my favorite genres of music, and so far, I've really enjoyed this. The title track is very lengthy, but if you're looking for a good song to just kind of, mellow yourself out to, this is definitely for you. I'm hoping to get more into Iron Butterfly as time passes. So, yeah, Inagata Devita by Iron Butterfly. And last, but certainly not least, is Good Kid, Mad City, a short film by Kendrick Lamar. People are calling Kendrick Lamar the current king of rap, and if you listen to this album, it's pretty clear to see. Honestly, I've only listened to the first 2 tracks, but when I get more time to kind of sit down and listen to the entire thing, I most certainly will do that, because what I've heard from this album so far is really, really good. Um, you know, this is a Grammy winner right here. Um, you know, Kendrick is a really great rapper. His flow is great, and this is basically like an autobiography of his life. And you know, he tells it in a very poetic, very emotional and soulful way through his rhymes, through his raps, his flow, his beats, and everything. It also has like little snippets and everything of recordings and all that stuff, and it's really, really well done, very well put together. As much as I've heard of it so far, and I'm really looking forward to listening to this all the way through, and hopefully doing a review on this sometime soon. So yeah, Good Kid, Mad City, a short film by Kendrick Lamar. Anyways, thank you once again for joining me on this another episode of albums I got recently. Look forward to more because I do pick up albums at a very rapid pace. Um, I hope you enjoyed, seeing all these albums. And if you want me to review any of these albums in particular, or any album or song in general, just let me know down in the comment section. I'll get right to it as soon as I can. But again, thank you very much. Look forward to more of these, and so long.